Just different.
So, when I first started having sex, I was having sex with guys that were not that well endowed. And I didn't know at the time because that was my first couple experiences. I damn near should have knew they weren't that well endowed because the particular person that took my virginity, like afterwards, I was like, that's it? Like, I thought it was supposed to hurt. I was like, I can go do that again. And I did. Like, I was having sex often. Like, when I first started. I started having sex and then I was having it often because I was like, this is nothing. It's like, it was light work. And then I had sex with the second person I had sex with, and it was like a drastic difference because this person was well endowed. Had a big dick. And I was like, whoa, yeah, I'm not having sex with you for another like at least month or so. Like super early, I was like, yeah, there's a difference. There's a big difference. And I won't necessarily say that it was tied to like my pleasure around it because I strongly believe that for the first 5-6 years of me having sex, I was not really getting anything out of it. I was just doing some shit. But that's what we're gonna kind of dive into today around dick size. Y'all know I like dick. I like to refer to myself as a penis practitioner. Yeah, let's
connoisseur.
A cock connoisseur. I love that. Yeah.
A dick doctor.
You said what?
Dick doctor.
Dick doctor. Yeah, I got my PhD in, I don't know what, dickology, valedictorian.
I don't know. I want studying dick. I don't know what the name of the major is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we talking about today. That's my intro.
Okay. We're still recording though.
I know.
They're gonna hear
intro.
you say that.
We're going to cut.
I'm not cutting this.
Why the fuck you ain't cutting it?
Hey, welcome back to Terry Roseland podcast. That was Jody talking because this is a joint episode. So it's going to be on me and Jody's podcast. And this is a chance for you all to get to know Jody and the PrHOEvocative podcast. A good way to introduce Jody into my audience in a more in-depth way. Jody's been on the podcast before, but not the way it's going to be today, right? So this is a joint episode. It's a collaborative effort to bring some attention and some love to the dicks that get overlooked. You know, like women talk about dicks like they come in two sizes, small and large.
Facts.
But in reality, most niggas fall in the middle. We're average and medium. So
Yeah.
this episode is up for all my medium dick niggas. They get overlooked, and you know what I'm saying? So in this episode, we're going to be talking about, I guess, different dicks, but I'm going to be talking about medium dicks because I'm a MBC. You know what I'm saying?
Medium black cock.
Yeah, I'm part of the NBC gang. Is Lur from Lur and Lionel coined it. And so I'm gonna be talking about how the way Jody's maybe gonna be telling you all from a woman's perspective how to work your medium dick. But I'm gonna be telling you things that I've done that work for me when it comes to pleasuring women with my, regular dick.
Not you out here serving regular dick.
It's probably like not regular, but the size is like probably average.
I was about to say, when I go to Wendy's and I get a lemonade, I like a medium lemonade.
What's the average size technically?
So statistically in the US, the average size penis is 5.5 inches.
Okay, so I'm above average.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's like because they mix us with Asian and Chinese people and like white people and shit like
average,
that. What's the average
Asian,
black dick size?
Like Africa?
Like fuck no.
I'm about to say, yeah, you might be small then, my boy.
I'm talking about America.
Oh my God. I don't think the stats break down like that.
Yeah, they trying to like. It's a reason for that. They trying to blackball black dicks. For real.
Hell, that might be the reason that it's up to 5.5.
Because of black dicks?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't want to separate it because then it's going to be like, they don't want white bitches to see them stats. That's why they don't want to separate it.
I was about to say, say, but you can run into like some Italians or.
And how do they know that? Because like nobody ever asked me the size of my dick. How the fuck did they do the survey to figure that out? Well, right, knock on my door and say, "Hey, bro,
I am 100% positive.
Measure that motherfucker. We need."
I am 100% positive that motherfuckers will sign up to get their dick measured for science. I definitely think that. And here's the thing too: there are way more penis research out there than motherfuckers might believe. It's a lot of research on dicks. Not so much on pussies.
P? They ain't never call you? Me neither. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you talking about? Because they didn't call you motherfuckers that you were overlooked. And I hate that for you. Yeah. I hate that for you. I really wish you would have been included in the survey. If you were included in the survey, how do you think the results would have changed?
I think the average would be higher.
Okay.
Because my dick is bigger than 5 inches. So.
Yeah. So, the average dick size is 5.5 inches. It's funny because I think women always think that every dick they come across is damn near smaller than what it is.
They think that the dick is smaller than what it is. Mm-hmm. Like, so if a dick is 5 inches, they think it's 4 inches. I think the opposite.
Really?
Yes, because when we had the episode, we talked about dick size here. We did like whatever research we did before the show, and we sent out a questionnaire. The questionnaire had 3 questions. What's the smallest dick you ever had? What's the biggest dick you ever had? And what size dick gave you the most pleasure? Mm-hmm. And the results were very fucking interesting. No, I think it was what's the biggest dick you ever had? What's the smallest dick you would accept? Mm-hmm. And what dick gave you the most pleasure? The smallest that they would accept, a lot of girls were saying like 4 inches and shit. It was some outliers that was like the smallest is 7 and the biggest is like 12. Like they just want these huge dicks. But when we got to the survey, when we actually got here in the basement and we had the conversation about it, we was kind of like, well, put your hands up and kind of show us what a 7-inch dick looks like. And everybody's shit was like 5 inches. Like they had no clue. Like, well, women don't measure shit. Y'all ain't out here building shit.
That's why they all think it's smaller than what it is. So if you show me 7 inches and a motherfucker is like this, it's because they think that 7 inches is smaller than what it is.
No, they think. Okay, I guess what you said. I guess I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I did it.
But they think the dick that they want is bigger than what they really asking for. If that makes sense. Like they're fucking a nigga with a 5-inch dick, thinking they're fucking a nigga with a 7-inch dick. Yes, because when they put their hands up, they're showing 5 inches. It's like, yeah, this 7 inches right here. And it's like, no, it's not 7 inches. Like,
that's
it's not.
Crazy. Yeah.
And every girl that was down here did that.
Yeah, that's like, wild. Every single one. They was like, a motherfucker like me, and that's why I tell people, like, I be measuring dick. And I know the average girl don't measure dick. And the way in which I measure it, it's not like, all right, I'm going to pull out an actual ruler, even though I feel like I should. I should be able to pull out an actual ruler because.
Just pull out an iPhone. The iPhone, I think it's.
I was about to say.
Well, I guess it depends on which iPhone you have.
Yeah, I was about to say it depends because
That's like 6.5, right?
Yeah, that's like So that's how I be measuring dicks. Anyways, I use my fists because I got
iPhone dick.
I hate you. So that's what I be doing, y'all. So I measured my fist, and I have little hands. So my fist is about 3.5 inches. So I stack my fists on top of each other. If your shit peeking out, your head peeking out when I grip your shit like this, then all right, cool, got a winner.
That's acceptable?
Yeah, it's very acceptable. It's very acceptable. You are all right in my book.
Shout out to the chicks with the little hands to make you feel good.
Double fist.
You look good, you feel good, you play good.
Yeah, so that's how I be measuring dicks. Now, if I only have one hand and there's absolutely no use for my second hand whatsoever.
That's crazy.
Then it's like
it's not crazy. I mean,
no
shame.
It ain't no shame because
you can still make a chick come.
You definitely can because the G spot is not. It's not like it's 7 inches in there type shit. It's only like 2.5 inches in there. So, and there are women that prefer small dicks. I'm not one of them.
The girl with the little coochie that I was telling you about.
Did she tell you that? Or did you just? Oh, I was about to say. Or did you just assume because she had midget coochie that she liked?
But I mean, she could not like the dick ain't going in. Like it ain't like it's the back of her vagina. There's like no further to go. Anyway, before we met, she DM'd me and she was gonna come to a show. This is back when we was in a barbershop. Mm-hmm. She DM'd me and she was like, we was talking and she asked me my type and I told her and I, just to be courteous and ask the question back. I was like, well, what's your type? Mm-hmm. And she was like, I like niggas who like aren't aggressive and niggas with like little dicks, with small dicks. I was like, bitch, the fuck you sliding my DM for? I got like small dick written on my forehead. Like,
not you was giving small dick energy.
Small dick energy, I guess. Like, so I'm like, what the fuck? And
it's the not aggressive with a
I was like a soft little dick ass nigga. Like, what the fuck did you like? You got me fucked up.
And it's not like, and that's funny because your personality is not that you're. Here's the thing: you're not aggressive, but you're not like. Passive or
that made me think she got beat on or some shit. The whole like I don't like aggressive niggas made me think that she got beat up or some shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she told me that off top, and then when we fucked, I understood why. It was like I can't get my dick in here like at all, and she was saying like, yeah, I like niggas with little dicks.
Cause it lock and key.
It fits, yeah, it fits. So, but the pussy was. I can't say it was good, but it was like...
Because you couldn't get your dick all the way in?
Yeah, but I could tell it would have been good.
It would have been good if you could get further?
If it was just a little deeper, it would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. But I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about... where do you want to go with this one? Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so... I think that a medium size dick with a curve is a cheat code.
That's me.
That's like the perfect penis.
Yeah.
To me.
But no one wants to be told they have the perfect dick. Like
nobody wants to be told.
No man wants to be told they have a perfect dick.
Why not?
I'm okay with it now. Well, before I didn't want to be told like, oh, you have like the perfect dick. I want my dick to be big, bitch. Like, what do you mean? Like,
but it's perfect just the way it is.
I'll tell my dick is perfect.
It's so cute.
Yeah, that's how I used to feel.
That's how I feel. Like, motherfuckers say,
but
oh,
this is the thing, though. Like,
it's
as
cute.
Men, the way we grow up, our ego is directly tied to our dick size.
Yeah.
And then, like,
that's why motherfuckers be saying, like, all right, y'all measuring dicks. Like,
that's why niggas be wearing condoms that don't fit.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Motherfucker putting on a garbage
bag. Bruh, I was garbage bag is crazy. I was out of town. I was in Dallas.
With my rounds.
Yeah, I was in Dallas with this chick, and she was trying to fuck. She had been trying to fuck. I think we met on TikTok, and it was the post where I was saying like, remember that post I made a long time ago, and I was like, I eat ass. I suck toes. Yeah, she commented on that,
and she was like, oh, you eat ass, huh?
We met. Nah, she just wanted to fuck. So we met on there. And she was in Chicago for a minute, but I wasn't pressed to, we kicked it or whatever. I wasn't on shit. So I went out to Dallas. We ended up fucking for the first time. But I had no condoms though. So I had to go and like she had condoms in her bathroom, but it was like all magnums. It's like my dick is long enough for a magnum, but it's kind of loose though. Like I'm like, bitch, like what's this? So I'm fucking her with the joint on. I'm like, yeah, this shit not working. I'm like, you need to get some condoms for niggas with regular dicks. Like,
oh my God.
But I'm comfortable like that though at the same time. Cause like, so.
Gotta get a B condom. B condoms come in extra small.
Nah, I don't need an extra
large.
small. You gotta relax now.
No, I'm just saying that.
Like, you gotta relax.
I'm just telling for the people that are listening.
I don't have a petite dick. Like, that's crazy.
For the people that are listening, B condoms come in extra small, medium, large, extra large, and double XL.
Well, I just need a regular Trojan bearskin, just a regular condom,
regular size,
regular
condom.
dick, regular condom. But so I ended up having to hit her raw. It was crazy. It's crazy. It was fire though. Like we was fucking. It was fucking. It was lit.
Okay.
But yeah, I say all that to say that like niggas' egos be directly tied to their dick size, and I think that niggas need to let that go. And I think it's easy to let go when you are pleasing women, and that's kind of what it came down to for me. First of all, I thought my dick was bigger than it was, like for a long time. Mm-hmm. Cause I was just fucking bitches and I was nailing their ass to the cross and ain't
And
nobody
they
had no
was-
complaints.
they was-
Like, so I'm like, shit.
No complaints mean your shit big?
I didn't think it was like,
Regular?
I guess it was regular. I don't know what I thought. I just knew I was. I just
You
knew,
thought you was slanging?
This how I looked at this shit, right? I remember in high school, right, freshman year, it was this dude who fucked this girl. He was super popular ass nigga. He fucked this girl, and the next day she told everybody in school his dick was little. Like that was like the talk of like the fucking school. That nigga transferred. No bullshit. She told everybody nigga dick was little. Like, so I'm like,
Just unprompted, she just said like,
yeah, but
That's
mind you, I grew up
crazy.
watching porn like crazy. If you know, you know. You listen to podcasts for you know. I grew up watching porn, so like I'm seeing niggas with like huge dicks on porn. These the only other dicks I'm seeing other than my dick. I never even seen my daddy dick before. Like, like for real. Like I just saw my dick and porn dick. So I'm thinking like, this what I got coming. Like I know my dick finna be this size when I grow up.
when I
type
grow
shit.
up, this is what dicks look like.
So my dick didn't like when that shit just stopped growing. I'm like, well, damn.
Did I
like,
do something?
Nah, I'm just like, well, I guess it went in the cards for me. But it made me think my dick was small, like super small. Cause them niggas' dicks is like, I remember, on porn when the bitch put her arm up to the nigga dick and the nigga dick be the length of her forearm and shit. I'm like, okay, my dick ain't nowhere near the length. I don't know if these bitches got small forearms, but my dick and my forearm is not lining up. So like, I thought my shit was like, so before I lost my virginity, that was always something that was in the back of my mind.
Right.
So when I finally upped on a bitch and she was cool, I'm like, cool. And then I nailed the bitch and it was like, cool. And then I kept nailing bitches and motherfuckers never went around the school telling motherfuckers my dick was little. So I'm like, oh, good. Fuck you, me. So I just always felt like I was straight. And I just had a great crank. I remember I was finna fuck this one chick and she was like, oh, I'm on my period, but if you, I suck your dick, just put it out. If it ain't little, I suck it. And I pull my dick out and she
sucked
started to smacking my shit. So it was different experiences when I was younger that made me feel
definitely sucked a little
like,
dick though.
that's crazy. That's not like, I mean, pause, but that shit sound like it would be difficult. I don't know. What's harder for you? Like, what's more challenging for you? Sucking a very small. Never mind. I don't even asking this. I'm not even asking this right now. Cool.
Oh my God.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll go there. You don't have to ask. I'll just So here's the thing. I know that egos are fragile.
Yeah.
And I don't be wanting a guy to feel bad.
Right.
Just cause he's smaller than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna get down there to suck dick, I'm not gonna be like, ooh, psych. Like I'm gonna go ahead and, at least, a little bit.
Yeah.
But it definitely is a little like, cause I can't really do a whole lot of the motion, the tricks or whatever, cause it's like, I don't really got that much to work with. I prefer a bigger dick, especially because I don't have no gag reflex, so I like to show out a little bit. But with a small one, I remember this one time, motherfucker was like, "You put the whole thing in there," and I'm like, "I'm not trying hard." But again, I'm not someone that like tries to make people feel bad about shit that they can't control. You can't control your dick size, but what you can control is how you use it. Because I've had sex with guys that had big dicks and they couldn't fuck.
I hear that like nonstop.
Yeah, like just because you got a big dick don't mean you can fuck. Because there's definitely no correlation between the sex part and the size.
I know this girl who told me that the smallest dick she ever had was the best dick she ever had by far. She's like, niggas make her come. She said when she saw a nigga dick, she didn't even want to fuck, but she let him fuck, and niggas make her come like crazy.
Now that's crazy. I can't relate. But
she say she
I love that for her.
still shitted on him though. Like when they got into it, she still was like,
little dick ass
nigga. Da, da, da. And she say she fucked that nigga head up, and he never fucked with her again. She was sick about it.
I was about to say she should be, because she should, like, you don't do that. Like that again, because you don't do anything, especially when it comes to a guy, regardless of y'all get into it, y'all fall out, whatever. It's more of a reflection of the type of person you are and your character if you shit on him in that type of way and try to embarrass him. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit lame as fuck to me. Like, at the end of the day, you was still fucking him. Like, anybody that you fuck with after the fact, y'all get into it and then you try to talk bad about them, it's still a reflection on you. Like, you like that little dick nigga. Like, you the one that was grinding coochies with this little shrimpy ass nigga. Like, that's on you. So accept that for what it is. Don't try to make a motherfucker feel bad after that and you done been fucking them for a whole fucking year. Now you want to talk about how they dick little. Like, you knew it was little when you first tasted it.
She said, don't make him feel bad for grinding on him with his shrimpy dick ass. Like, what are we saying right now? What do we say right now? Okay.
Okay. Also, it's like, shit, I don't know. I didn't bump coochie, so.
Yeah. Like my boy Boogie would say, she's going to get whatever cock I have in stock. At the end of the day.
And two, depending on like how attracted the guy is to you, that'll determine how hard he get.
Yeah.
Especially if he's a grower. So you might think like, oh, his dick wasn't that big, but it's like, no, you didn't arouse him like that, bitch. Like, so now what? You know.
And I've heard women say like the hardness, like the stiffness of it, makes sex better as well too.
Hell yeah. Like, that's why I tell people, like, I like foreplay for extended amounts of time, and I like edging and I like teasing, because then it's like, all right, cool. I'm trying to get you to where you're at your peak arousal before you. Don't try to put me. Don't try to stick no half erect ass dick in me. Like,
I ain't even saying like that. I'm saying like it's chicks that I get hard for that I'm like hard, like regular hard. Then there's other chicks that my shit be feeling like it's finna explode. Like,
yeah, like
my
that's
shit be hard,
and that's what
fuck.
I'm saying. That's how it should be. I feel like motherfuckers be fucking before they ready to fuck. And that go for men and women. Like, women just be like, I'm a little wet. Or niggas be like, I'm a little hard. Like, no. I want to be like, oh my God. Like, if you don't stick your dick in me right now, I'm going to scream. That, like, I want to desire a motherfucker that much. And if I don't desire you that much, what the fuck are we doing? But also, I'm an extreme person. Like, I want it to be, like, over the top dramatic.
For sure. I want to get guys... Now, I do want to say this, going back to dick size and my personal experiences. There have been, even though most instances, like I had these great experiences back to back to back while I'm fucking, and I ain't get no complaints and and you know, it kind of dispelled my own theory in my own head about what I saw on porn and shit like that. Like, moving forward, I did run into women that I didn't have enough dick for. Like, that I felt like I was throwing a hot dog down the hallway, as my boy Boogie would say, right? Like... And that happens, right? Or like I'm not hitting the bottom of the pussy, and I'm just like, damn, this pussy a little deep, ain't it?
And that's like, because, shit. Like, I mean, and I talk about this all the time. Pussies come in different shapes and sizes.
They do.
And you might have a tall bitch with a long hallway.
My 6'7" bitch, I was hitting the back of her pussy.
I mean, you said it was a average size chick with a little pussy. So, I don't know. Like, it just depends. And then also, like, your uterus could be, like, not centered. So, like, for me, I tell people, like, I like a specific type of dick because I know how my uterus is laying. And, I mean, literally any woman that goes to the damn OB-GYN, your gynecologist will dead ass tell you, like, okay, yeah, your shit is tilted back or tilted forward or off to the side. When you run into women that, like, for example, if they get pregnant and they small for majority of their pregnancy, their shit is probably tilted back. So they like for a motherfucker to get in there and, like, get to the back. Versus somebody who, like, they could get pregnant and then, like, after a month of being pregnant, they showing real early. They shit is tilted a little forward.
I'm finna start hitting pregnant hoes. Now I know the science. Now I know the science.
Yeah, like, that's really what it comes down to. Like, literally, based on, you know, dick size and, like, I guess, pussy position. So dick size and pussy position could determine what kind of sex positions are more pleasurable versus least pleasurable as well. And
I wanted to add this in there too, because there's some benefits to having a medium dick. Y'all listening? Yeah. So
you got my attention.
The biggest benefit to having a medium dick or average dick is that you can do more positions, because you have enough dick to do all these positions without slipping out or whatever the case may be. But then you also don't have too much dick to where you're hurting her in a ton of these different positions. So, like, the range of positions that you can do is, like, endless.
Agreed.
Like, so I love my dick.
Yeah.
For that reason.
I agree. Because and then also, a little bit going back to people having sex before they're ready. if the pussy is at its optimal wetness, then also almost damn near regardless of size, it'll be good for both of y'all. If you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like at the end of the day, again, dick size don't correlate to how good you are at sex. Yep. However, you can make sure that it doesn't even matter, because if you know what the fuck you doing, you have, like you have enough tools in terms of pleasuring her and shit like that. That's at the end of the day, motherfuckers just want a good experience.
Let's go into that, the tools. That's what I want to go into. We had an episode before called Chicken Fries and Mouse Sauce.
Yeah.
And we talked about tools. And basically, to sum it up, it was like when you go to Harold's, you get chicken, fries, and mouse sauce. The chicken, it might be great. It might be not. We don't know, because it's always covered in mouse sauce. And the mouse sauce is great, and that's what you keep coming back for. And the fries are a bonus. So, like, think of the chicken is your dick. That's the chicken. That's the main course of the meal, right? It might be good. It might be not, depending on the woman you fucking, right? So we all got egos. We all like to say, oh, we just be putting it down to the, yeah, of course, for the woman that you fucking. Facts. You might fuck another chick the exact same way, and she be like, that ain't it. Facts. So the chicken is your dick. The fries is your head, like you giving her head, whatever case may be. That's just a topping, right? But the mouse sauce is the kinks, the sensuality, the things you do around sex to make her want to come back. Now, I talked about me with bondage and shit being my mouse sauce. I also have this other mouse sauce that I do, because I'm not tying bitches up every time. I don't got time for that. But what I do every time is what I call a 4-for-1, right? And what I think of as a 4-for-1 is I have a mouth, a dick, and 2 hands, and I'm using them all the time. So whether I'm on top of a chick, I could be a missionary stroking a chick, right? So I'm using my dick. I might have her foot in my mouth, sucking her toes. I'm using my mouth. Now I might have one hand choking her and one hand on her titty or something, or both hands on her titties, whatever the case may be. And I'm still like able to, like, have the right position balance and still not lose my stroke. I might be underneath her with her riding me, and I might have one hand like rubbing her side or smacking on the ass. I might have my other hand with my finger in her butt, and then I'm sucking the titty and she riding my dick. So I'm always using both hands, my mouth, and my dick at the same time. And that's like, cause my way of getting a woman to having an orgasm is overstimulation. And I say that because you might have the stroke to get a woman to an orgasm, but it's so different for every woman that it's difficult to figure it out for every woman if you're fucking multiple women, right? If you got one girl and you focused on one girl, then yeah, you probably gonna figure that shit out sooner or later. The perfect stroke to get the perfect position, all that shit. But when you just out here kind of casually having sex, you ain't fucking somebody. You might fuck this chick 1-2 times a month. You ain't gonna really know her body. But I think what works in a general sense to get a woman to have an orgasm is overstimulating her by doing having a lot of different shit going on at the same time. So that's my advice to my NBC bros.
I like it. As an experimentalist, I love it actually, because a lot of women don't run into guys that will stimulate them in more than one way outside of using a dick, or using one tool at one time. So the fact that you using 4 at the same time is super dope. Like motherfuckers might get like, oh, 2 or 3. But not often is someone intentionally like, all right, I'm always using my mouth, I'm always using my dick, I'm always using my hands type shit. So I think that's super, super dope. Yeah. Shout out to you.
Shout out to me. I might be like crowned as like the king of the NBC. Nah, never mind. I was about to say, do you really want that title? But yeah, maybe the ambassador.
You would be
the NBC ambassador.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. That's not crazy, right? That's not too crazy, right? All right, cool. Yeah. Okay. NBC.
Okay. Ambassador. I ain't mad at it. We gotta get you some sponsorships for that.
It's a lot of people that would subscribe to whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us out there. The majority of us.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want people to get too caught up in like the size. Because again, most people that think they're small probably not really small. Most people that think they're big might not be big. Cause I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing? Like men just be out here measuring their dicks?
Of course. Yeah. Any nigga who told you they haven't measured their dick is fucking lying.
That's what I thought. Like in my head, I think that I assume that y'all just be measuring y'all dicks. Because if I had a dick, I would definitely measure it.
Now, if a nigga 30, like you probably ain't measured your dick in years, but that's because it's also haven't grown in years. So, like, there's no reason to be measuring your dick at 30.
How often would you measure? Like, so how often is that? Like, I guess what's the average amount of times that a motherfucker measure their dick? Like, they be like, all right, I'm gonna measure it flaccid. I'm gonna measure it when it's kind of hard. When
as a kid, you might measure your dick every month or some shit. It depends on if you have a dick goal, like as a kid, like
right. Like, do you wait? So like the moment that your shit get like super brick hard, you be like, I need a roller.
I don't remember, like, but yeah, like no, I think I would be wondering in the moment how big my dick is, and I would get it hard and then go find the measuring tape. Yeah, and I'm pressing it all the way to the back of my shit too. Like I need that extra.
But I
never knew how to measure my shit because it's curved though. So I'm like, do I just measure like base to top and not count the curve, or do I measure along the curve?
Did you take geometry?
Did I pass geometry?
I'll take that as a no. I would say you measure with the curve because that is all going inside.
Do I need to find the area of my dick?
The circumference.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, man. Niggas measuring that shit. Like I said, if you a grown man, it ain't no point because your shit ain't growing no more. So you already know what it is. Now, if you still measuring your shit as a grown man, you just being hopeful. It's just like, damn, maybe, you know. Niggas have late growth spurts and shit.
So
maybe niggas feel like my beard growing. My dick might grow.
Maybe if they change their diet up.
They dick just, you think so?
Maybe.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
You would think my dick feel like a muscle a little bit though. So you would think you could make it grow.
We'll do dick ups.
I
don't
don't know.
I've heard that there are natural ways to make your dick bigger.
I had a homie who said they do a dick surgery, and I knew he had a little dick just about the way he like brought this up. We was like shorties and shit. He was like, you have like 2 to 3 inches of dick that's like in your like inside of you. Like that sounds gay as fuck. But like they say like men like at the base of your dick, like that's not like there's like more, but it's like protruding backwards into your body basically. And then you gotta have a surgery to like pull it out and it'll be longer. He told me that we was like in high school. I was like, yeah, this nigga got some issues.
What?
Like he was saying like he would do it. He was like, I would definitely do that. I'm just like, nigga, I'm not.
You need somebody to pull more dick out of you. That's
my
cool.
dick.
Tell us something. Going to the doctor and telling them that you need them to pull more dick out of you is crazy.
Yeah. Pull some dick out of me. It's like nuts.
Look, I need you to pull more dick out of me.
Pause.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't even know why a motherfucker would look that up.
Maybe it found him. You know how ads pop up?
So when the ads knew he had a little dick?
They always know.
They do always know.
They always know.
I agree. I be thinking some shit and then boom, it pop up on timeline.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have a dick pill on my timeline when I get on the phone.
Honey packs and shit.
Honey packs is crazy. I see a nigga pouring honey pack on a strawberry shortcake.
That's crazy.
That shit was nuts.
That is different.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been fucked off a honey pack. I've definitely fucked somebody off that pink pussy shit though.
How was that?
I got pregnant.
Well, we're not endorsing the pink pussy pack. Or Gerber. Or Pampers. None of the above.
Yeah. It's a wild time. Yeah.
So, we're gonna go into anything else with this episode? Are we done here?
No, I feel like we covered our bases. Literally
You don't have to have all the dick in the world. You just gotta find the right girl. That was
I
good.
was just gonna say it's not.
What could
Not
that
the
be?
size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean. But no, dead ass, you don't have to have all the dick in the world. And honestly, if she like you enough, it'll feel like the biggest dick in the world.
Will it? I think the ladies are gonna disagree with that.
Do you know how many motherfuckers be delusional over little dick niggas and it's just because they love them? And then it's like,
I think they
once
know that their dick is small though.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Is that how y'all really feel?
Yeah, I feel like motherfuckers be so they brain be so clouded by the fact that they love this nigga or they like this nigga that they don't even be focused on the fact that they got a little dick.
I mean, they probably don't be focused on it, but they probably know.
It still feel bigger.
Have you experienced this?
No.
Okay.
I feel like the average dick that I've had has felt bigger because I love the nigga, and then I got a big dick after, and I was like, oh, I was tweaking.
Damn.
So in a way, yes. Yeah, I have experienced it. I was in a relationship with a motherfucker who was average, and then after him, I fucked somebody that was big, and I was like, I am tweaking. And I never went back.
That's fucked up.
Never ever get your bitch back.
That's fucked up. Shout out to that man. Team NBC.
Yeah. A motherfucker with a medium dick but had a curve had me in a chokehold for a long time.
Interesting. What type of curves do women prefer?
It depends on how your pussy is positioned. Me, I prefer the downward curve because I like getting hit from the back and my pussy is tilted backwards, so it's like pew, pew, pew. So, yeah. That works for me.
I'm left-handed with a right curve.
Maybe a bitch like getting hit from the side.
I be hitting bitches from the side because I got a right curve. I be having them facing the same way as the curve.
So it was technically like from the back if your shit was straight down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If your shit curved up, you would like it in missionary?
I guess so. I just know that like...
Because that's what a G-spot
is. It gives me the advantage of hitting the G-spot because I have a curve. So if I lay you on that side, then it works. But
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I realized that the curve was a cheat code anyways, because every time this particular ex hit me from the back, I was always squirting. I was always having an orgasm. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I have not run into a motherfucker with that curve.
I mean, you got to promote.
I got to promote that I'm looking. I got to tell motherfuckers, like, if you got a curve.
Uh-huh. You should have a provocative Discord. I feel like Discord is made for shit that like PrHOEvocative provides.
I think I should too.
Discords are like the home away from home, safe place for wild things that can't be said in normal society.
Yeah, and especially because I be wanting to do shit on camera. I am an exhibitionist, so I be wanting to do wild shit on camera that'll probably get me banned on social media.
It will get you banned on Patreon as well. But Discord, you can do it on.
Okay. All right. That's helpful to know. Yeah. That's why I didn't start a Patreon yet. I be having to know all of the rules so I can know which rules I can't break. So, yeah. PrHOEvocative Discord coming soon. Terry's going to set it up. You not going to set it up?
2024.
Terry's gonna set it up, y'all.
That's soon. 2024
yeah,
soon.
he's gonna set it up. It's FC week not coming up.
Damn.
Because guys, Terry loves telling me after FC week. Well, it's over with now. You gotta do it.
Shout out to FC week.
Yeah, the PrHOEvocative party was fun.
Do your homework on the PrHOEvocative party being fun?
Yeah, it do it different when y'all know what's to the PrHOEvocative party.
Facts. Facts. So I think we're gonna wrap this one up, man. Shout out to Jody for coming on the show. And I guess I'm coming on her show too.
Facts. Coming.
No pun intended.
Coming everywhere.
No pun intended. On my end, at least. I don't know about her.
Yeah, pun very much intended.
But, all right, man. Again, New York is September 29th. That's a Friday. It's for my birthday. It's my birthday show.
Yeah.
I expect to see y'all niggas there. We have a St. Louis date coming up.
We gonna party in New York?
Yeah. We're gonna party in Brooklyn.
You gonna party in Brooklyn? You like Brooklyn.
I love Brooklyn.
It's the Bronx you hate?
It's a chick from the Bronx that's on my Instagram. It's like, oh my God. Like, she's so, like, I would bring her back to Chicago with me. Yeah. She's amazing. She has dreads. Her body is perfect. Like, oh my God. She's amazing. I love her.
Hit her up. Tell her you love her.
I ain't gonna tell her that. She don't seem like the type that would, like, do anything for her.
Right.
Yeah.
A motherfucker hit me up and say, I love you, but not in, like, a context of, like, I love your show. Mm-hmm. Just like, no, I love you, bitch. I'm like, ugh.
You still need that shelf built when I get to New York. I'm bringing my shit with me.
You gonna bring your drill?
Bring my drill.
Gonna drill her? Mm-hmm. But yeah, invite her out.
I will.
Yeah, definitely invite her out. I'm super excited about New York. We're planning to collaborate with some podcasters out there. I'm super excited about that. Mm-hmm. They having a play party out there. You want to go?
Nope.
Might be on my own.
I don't even know what that is. And I don't want
a play party.
Yeah, what's that?
What you think it is?
Sound like everybody's having sex.
They're playing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You could just watch.
I'm cool.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what's going on when we out there. It's your birthday, so whatever you want to do, we turning up.
Okay. All right, man. We out.
Bye.
It's 1,000,001 excuses for a nigga not to get it. If you a nigga looking for excuses, you'll always be able to find them. But over here, that shit is unacceptable.
I always felt like I could do anything.
If the vision is clear, the work is easy.
I might have thought it was gonna take an hour and it took a week. I don't give a fuck. As long as the end result is I got it done.
I hustle for my last name. I don't hustle for my first.
I'm either gonna make it or I'm not. And if I don't, I can't sit back and point the finger at nobody.
Words is powerful. You can really impact people.
They do not understand who I am. They will not understand until after I'm gone.
Would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?